Okay, it's July 20th, and it's been a couple weeks since I've been in here because this beehive has become a little aggressive, but they're doing incredibly well. I still need to check on them, and I'm going to attempt to get them all into the lower boxes because they've been doing very well. I'm willing to put up with quite a bit of aggression with how healthy these bees have been. Hopefully I'll have this queen excluder on the bottom when I have fed them. I think I'd like to move the feeder over to the other side. But bees, let's start off with some good smoke. I was in such a rush to put this on last time, I put the top entrance on backwards. Hopefully that will go down to just being an escape board like it's supposed to be at the end of this. We'll see. I am wearing 2 layers of clothing because last time they stung me through my bee suit. Get some smoke in here. Now in theory, I will be taking this and putting it on a different hive. So I'll probably get rid of some of that burr comb. Now the thing that we want most of all is to have the queen in the lower section. We have already started sending bees at me. They're just being annoying at this moment. But they'll get worse. We can count on it. Really sealed this all in. Let's take a moment to get these frames out. These spar frames are traditionally sparse. This is no exception. But the phosphorus level is impressive. Okay, this is all honey. Put that over in the nook box. First frame, all honey. Put those over in the nook box. I would like to have these guys calm down a little bit because the stress isn't great for them. But here in this dark time, they are protecting their stores rather intensely. You've got a couple drones there, laying workers. Hot honey. Good. The honeybees are supposed to make lots of honey. They are all up in my face at the moment, as if to say, we don't like this and we wish you would stop. Okay, this is a solid bit of honey, a good bit of bees. This does not have as much comb on it, but they've still covered it over like it was honey. Interesting choice, bees. Interesting choice. Of course, shakes don't make them any happier. Okay, we have brood on this side, pollen, honey, drone. Brood on this side. There's the point where we gotta look for queen. Gian's on here. There's a lot easier to find her if there's fewer bees. And if we shake her off, we're trying to get her into the lower box anyway. Lots of brood. Lots of brood. We have bees just running crazy. I am, of course, looking for the queen because it's better if we find her, which is different than I normally do. I'm normally just happy to see all this brood and larva. Calm down, girls. Calm down. Yeah, I know, not very calming. Okay, brood. Bees. Or nectar. Check for the queens after the shake. This hive is unusually sparse. We have a lot of drone cells, a little stored nectar, some honey here, some brood right here. A swarm cell? No. Uncapped. Only one. Let's stop this right there. with everything going, we got to check for the queen. Got to check for the queen. She's probably down below by now, but we got to check for her. This is all about getting her into the proper location. Bunch, beautiful brood. This side's even better. We'll have all those babies back in soon enough, girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I put 6 in there. No wonder my count's off. I got too much in my milk hive. That's okay. Last frame. Honey, brood. Oh, that's a drone. Okay, they started trying to go after my gloves. They still can't get through my double suit protection. I'm dressed like a winter, even though it's the middle of summer. That's because I need the extra protection. Drone's just running around. Back to own the place. Okay, now the fun part. This is where they went crazy last time. We have this top box emptied out. We're going to pull it off. We're going to try to check these bee barn frames. Okay, bee barns are based off of Farms bee barns, and they're characteristic by being the size of a deep and a medium. Whew. Yeah, this is really get mad when I try to do this. They are swarming me. So deep plus a medium in size. And I found that that is exactly the size of my 3D printer bed. And so what I have done is I have designed models to print frames, which I have 2 different models. One from last year's failed experiments, and the ones I redesigned. I have them both in this, because the frames were never bad. It was the material for the hive. Okay, that is a problem with bee barn frames. Now they're not using this much, so it's not a huge problem. But I'm now short of frame. Okay, let's see what else, other problems we can cause here. I have another frame printed out at the house. So I will get one and put it in here. This is the old style frame. There is a lot of honey on this, uncapped. Making it a good thing to pull and give me some room so I can get the rest of this thing out. Okay, I'm going to reach into the hive and pull stuff out. They're bound to love that. Okay, that's better. So, is it one bad print or bad design? Step 2. Okay, this is one where they have been filling it in nicely. It's entirely honey, but they are covering it good. That's what we want them to do. Okay, since I have one hive removed, one frame removed, I should put this one back in. What we really want is to pull one of these and just find it covered in brood. Okay, it's covered in honey. That's a good step. We'll take covered in honey. Now if it's covered in brood, that means the queen's been around. And quite frankly, we want her to be around here. We're trying to get her into here. It would be nice if she was already in here. She should be after all the shaking we just did. Now it is amazing just how full this box is. Okay, we have filled in the X frames. There's a bunch of honey. They work with their brood. They put honey on this side. I sure like it when they do that. I bet you it'll correct itself in time. I was given the suggestion of putting a top strip to help influence the initial hive creation. And I think I will put it in a future design, but I don't have any of those printed out at the moment. Okay, we've got honey, we've got brood, we've got both regular brood and we've got drone broods. Just stored alive, and we have it on both sides. One of the old style frames. And a new style frame. Drones. More honey. I don't think the honey spends as much time in the lower box, but you see signs that she comes down here. Of course, the goal is that she's in here right now. Old style. Bunch of brood here. Bunch of honey. good to see a bunch of bees. They are very upset. They are attempting to sting me. This is protection for, hey, they're starting to filling over this one. Looks like the spots that put them are questionable. With two of these new style frames right next to each other, it looks like they took that gap and tried to make horizontal, which is not as functional. So I'm going to take this burr comb, this wild comb, off. I'll leave it for the bees to take the honey out of and repurpose. I'm going to put this all the way down on the other end where I took that broken frame out of. This right here, the girls click over. So I have serious issues about having two of the new style frames right next to each other. But I'm going to bake these and space them out a little bit now. We did not find the queen. That's going to be okay, because she should be here. We will check again as we put this all back together. A little space out of here. Now, hopefully be back later today. Put that extra frame in. Look at them, they're all over me. They hate me. Everybody maybe go back in. At least some. And they're dive bombing my suit. Trying to sting me. Aw, they sting me. They really sting me. Take that, honey, and do something. Okay, this is now a queen excluder. We should have the queen in the lower box. If we are wrong, we will have new brood the next time we're up here and do our inspection. But if we're right, all new brood, them a bigger initial home. So that they can store honey like normal bees. With the way they are going, they should have a very good colony for winter and very solid food supplies. All the nurse bees should come up here and finish taking care of these brood. And the queen should start laying like a bandit on the lower hive. It might take a little bit for the workers to fill up the space. But they can just move some honey around. It's going to be a honey mover mode. There we go. Since I've just gone through and messed with all their stuff. I am going to take the feeder frame and give it to the weaker hive. And give them a little sugar water. But the only thing I got to do with this hive is keep them from tearing me apart. It is tempting to take some brood from this and give it to a different hive. One column at a time. Those girls are very mad. Continue to be nothing but mad. Okay, I'm going to use the escape hole like it's supposed to be used. Change. I'll be able to come up here, get out. Generally, I don't want them to. I have this Verona treatment that I'm just put over the hole. That should keep them from coming up or doing anything, and it'll give me a Verona pack when I need one. Let's look at a couple of these bees for mites. I like how aggressive they are. The more aggressive, the less likely mites are, but it's no guarantee because it's all in the behavior, and the behavior is genetic. Okay, bees genetic. We have some bees right here. This is just burr comb. It doesn't have anything in it. Now they're not going to be happy with me until I move away. And even then, it's going to take them an hour. So don't get out of your suits. I do have my grandchild help me with this, but it's going to be a bit where we have him help me with this hive. Because they are stingy little monsters. They can use their wax on that lower frame. It will be a much better use. I'm creating a mess up here. Okay, I'll probably be up in a few hours to insert that one frame. But that went well enough. I'm going to let these bees pick through that for a little bit. Come right here and take care of them. I have these pieces that have honey that I'm letting them pick through. I just put it up top. I'll leave this one on the bottom. They have sealed shut that other opening. I am happy with this shut for the moment. They'll be good with that. Okay. That all went well.